Hey guys, it's Sammy, and today we're gonna talk about phobias. And no, this is not another trypophobia video. I'm sure you were really hoping that's what it was. Probably not. But we're just gonna be talking about some of my irrational fears that are weird and make me seem psychotic. Like I have fears like everyone else, like all the normal ones, but mine take like just one step further straight into crazy town. So let me give you an example. The fear of spiders, arachnophobia if you're feeling fancy or scientific. One of the most common ones, you know, fears, you're not surprised when someone says that they're afraid of spiders, but for me, it's a little bit different. It's a little bit different. It doesn't give me a full-blown panic attack just by looking at just a spider chilling by itself. That's what I'm saying. But my specific fear is spiders crawling into my ears and or mouth or up my nose or in any part of my body. Because spiders could just go in there and you won't know until you go to the doctor and they look inside there and they're like, holy shit, you have a family of spiders living in there. I hope you're making them pay rent. No, seriously, I just remember this news story where this kid felt popping in his ears and then his grandma took him to the doctor and he had two fighting spiders that were fighting inside of his ear hole. Inside of his ear hole. That is terrifying to me. Basically all my fears are like that, where it's just like everyone else's, but just stepped up to the psychotic level a little bit. And again, trypophobia. If you haven't seen my trypophobia video yet, take a look at that. It is, I'll put it down below or put it at the end.
Give yourself 3 points.
Here's another one. Needles and blood. That tends to be a very common one. You know, I have tattoos, you know, needles, they don't freak me out. Blood, not really, unless it's like an abnormal a lot. But what I'm really scared of is veins. I've talked about this in my 50 Facts About Me video. My entire life, I thought I was always just afraid of the doctors, afraid of needles, and afraid of blood, because I was like, my biggest fear for so long was getting my blood drawn. Once my body decided that it was gonna have a bunch of diseases, I found myself having to get my blood drawn a lot. And I quickly realized that it's not the needle, it's not the blood that freaks me out, it's veins. They are disgusting, look at it. Ugh. Like, oh my god. And when they wrap the thing around your arm, trying to make a vein pop out, that, and they're just, they're trying to get it to pop out so that they can get the needle inside of the tiny tube inside of your body that holds your blood. That's horrible. And then, I hate when they have to, I hate when they have to like slap it, or they feel around. It's, oh my god, it's so bad. It's so bad. Blood is fine, needles are fine, veins, not okay, not okay. I think I need to calm down a little bit. This probably won't help, but I'm also scared of generally every single bug, and that's pretty common. But one thing that's different about me is that I'm also, okay, I wouldn't say like scared or terrified, but I'm not a huge fan of butterflies. I know that sounds weird, but I mean, they're fine and I love them. They're so pretty and I love collecting them in Sims. That's like one of my favorite things to do in Sims. I like butterflies at a distance. I realized that very quickly when me and my mom were at the state fair, and you know, Minnesota State Fair has a butterfly garden. We don't usually go in there. We decided to one year, and I found myself like turning into stone and not being able to move because I was so scared. I don't like anything flying by my face, fluttering in my ears, wisping by. There's always those cute pictures of little kids with like a little like butterfly on their nose. Like, oh my god, nature, look at my little cat. Oh my god. If a butterfly ever landed on my face, I would have a heart attack.
He's in my nose.
Butterflies, they're pretty to look at. I'm a fan of them. They make me feel a certain way when they're very close to me. You know, like that episode of SpongeBob. That's probably where it started, my fear. And I just didn't realize it till I came up close all up in the butterfly garden. Like moths, I'm terrified of moths. I'm sure most people don't enjoy them as much as butterflies, or like they're kind of just like ugly butterflies. Most people have a little outside light outside their door, and mine is motion detected. So at night in the summertime, if I go into my driveway and go inside my house, moths just go to the light. They're all crazy and blind and fat body, and they're slamming into my face and slamming into my hands when I'm trying to get in my house. It's horrible. It's horrible. One of my besties, Ashley, she shares the same fear as me. I don't feel as bad knowing that someone else feels that way about fuzz. And they're fuzzy. That freaks me out too. It's like you're an insect, but you're fuzzy.
What do you mean?
Also, another random one, I'm afraid of squirrels. One time I was sitting on my my patio swing. I noticed a squirrel frolicking in my yard. You know, I was like, okay, whatever, it won't come near me. I was wrong. It came right up to me, right in front of the swing, stared at me for 30 seconds. We were just staring at each other. I started freaking out because I thought it was gonna attack me. Like my parents' bedroom was right there, and like the window was open, so I was like, Mike, like calling for my dad. He was like, what? And I was like, oh my god. And the squirrel like went away. I was like, oh my god, this squirrel is staring at me. Oh god. And he was like, dude, you have to like clap at it or shoo it away or something, because if you don't do anything, that means, hey, come sit on my lap. So now every time I see them, I try not to freeze in fear. Although when I think about it, I'm sure like I was frozen in fear, and I'm sure that's what he was doing too, the little squirrel dude. You know, I was scared. I'm sure he was scared too. I'll give him that, but they're scary and they make the most terrifying noises you've ever heard. Like, those are the kind of noises that are in my nightmares. It's like, but anyway, I have way more fears than that, but a lot of them are very dark and sad and very, very depressing, and I don't want to take this down this road. I wanted this to be kind of fun, lighthearted. But yeah, let me know if you have any of these fears, whether it be the normal ones like arachnophobia, or if it's, you know, like the crazy ones like mine where spiders crawling in your ears. Let me know. And let me know if you have a weird fear that I did not mention here. It reminds me of Allie Speed. I'm not sure if she still suffers from this. I'm gonna have to tweet at her or something. She's afraid of wax paper, like that kind that you put on a cookie sheet and bake on. Yeah. Alright guys, thank you so much for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you next time. Bye.
Go!
It's okay, just leave him be. Just leave him be.
He's in my nose.